Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Deepavali celebrates the destruction of Narakasura by Lord Shri Krishna. Deepavali also celebrates the return of Lord Sri Rama to Ayodhya after his victory over Ravana, the king of Lanka. Deepavali also celebrates the appearance of the goddess Devi Lakshmi as she appeared on this day during the churning of the Milky Ocean by the Devas and Asuras. Deepavali is an occasion for all of us to invoke the grace of Mahalakshmi, often known as the goddess of wealth, and invite her into our lives. To invite her into our lives, we have to earn the right and not treat her foolishly. It's a bit like getting an appointment with the Prime Minister after many months, and after you are ushered in the precious 2 minutes you have been given, guess what the person says? May I please have a pumpkin? This is what we do with Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi can bestow us with all the abundance in all forms. And what do? We ask her, may you please give me a pumpkin? In any case, most of us feel we don't have enough money. Most of us feel we are not enough because we do not have enough money. Seeing Mahalakshmi as only the goddess of money is a limiting, crude understanding of the goddess. As Shakti and abundance, she can bestow so much on us. In fact, an important indication of emotional maturity is our relationship with wealth and abundance. The Vedic tradition recognizes Mahalakshmi, Shri, Shakti as really Shakti, power, and much abundance. Deepavali is a wonderful occasion to come to a healthy relationship with wealth, prosperity, and abundance, and discovering the many glories of Mahalakshmi. Performing Lakshmi Puja is an important part of this celebration. One of the ways we can invoke the grace of Devi Mahalakshmi is by chanting the Mahalakshmi Ashtakam stotram, a beautiful set of very simple 8 verses that occur in Padma Purana. We chant the verses and see the meaning. Mahalakshmi Ashtakam. Namastestu Mahamaye Shripithe Surapujite Shankha Gada Haste Mahalakshmi Namostute. We say Namaste, a worshipful salute, Namaskara to Mahalakshmi. And who is she? She is Mahamaya. Mahamaya, referring to Maya Shakti, the primordial cause of all creation, all manifestation, all names, all forms. And how is she worshipped? She is worshipped as an abode of all Shakti, Sri Pitha. By whom? By even the Suras, the Devatas. And how does one visualize her? Well, she has a very beautiful form, and in her hands she has a shankha. Shankha or a conch generally stands for revealed knowledge, declaration of the Vedas, the knowledge that frees you from all limitation. Gada, a mace, again symbolizing her taking away all that we do not want in our life. Chakra, a disc, also indicating that she takes away all that is unnecessary negativity in our lives if we worship her. And so the first verse is really an invocation to Mahalakshmi, who is not an ordinary being, but the very Maya Shakti, the source of all Shakti that is responsible for creation, sustenance, and resolution. The Vedic tradition valued all wealth and actually saw All wealth is a manifestation of shakti, power, a manifestation of liquid grace. All artha, that is security, and forms of wealth are seen as a valid, important pursuit with dharma as its foundation. The Vedic tradition never looked down on wealth. In fact, we worship Mahalakshmi. However, the Vedic tradition also recognized that only the insecure need security and no security is secure enough. Praying to Mahalakshmi can give us freedom from inadequacy, in fact, freedom from all seeking. The second verse Namaste Garudarudhe Kola Surabhayankari Sarva Papa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. I worshipfully salute Devi Mahalakshmi, who is mounted on Garuda and who has also caused a lot of fear to one of the asuras, Kolasura. And who is this Mahalakshmi? She is the one who takes away Sarva Papa, Sarva Papa Hare. Papa is really the effect of all our actions that are given to adharma. And since we all are a unique combination of Punya and Papa, Papa manifests in our life as a lot of suffering. The suffering can be from mosquito bite that causes dengue or dengue to a terminal illness, to unsupportive people in our lives, to our own patterns of thinking that cause us a lot of misery. And so we invoke Mahalakshmi's grace that she may take away a lot of our suffering. Because the thing about suffering is, it does not allow you to focus on what it is you want to do in the world. Suffering takes a lot of time, effort, and energy, and it distracts you from the change you are trying to make in this world. And therefore, we invoke her grace. Sarvajne Sarva Varade Sarva Dushta Bhayankari Sarva Dukkha Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. What else do we know about Mahalakshmi? Well, she is Sarvajnaha. She is all knowing. She is the source of all knowledge. All disciplines of knowledge as we understand to be in this world, right from how to make a safety pin to how to make a spaceship, the knowledge was not invented, it was discovered. And the Shakti that is required to put this entire world together, well, she is that Shakti, and we refer to her as Sarvagnaha, the one who knows it all. If she knows it all, does she keep all the knowledge to herself and doesn't share it with anyone? No, she is Sarva Varadaha, meaning the one who grants all possible boons. Whatever be your wish, she will grant it if it is in line with your karma. That if we prayerfully invoke her grace and have clarity in what we want, she will bestow boons. She will grant our wishes. What else does she do? Will she grant any kind of wish, all kinds of desires that are given to adharma? Well, she is Sarva Dushta Bhayankari. So she causes fear, rightfully so, to those who are dushtaha, who are given to adharma, given to actions that are not in line with dharma, given to actions that are harmful to others. Sarva Dukkha Hare. She is she is the one who takes away my dukkha, my sorrow. And we know that any kind of sorrow is born from an experience of seeing that I lack something. The sorrow may be because I feel I don't have enough money. The sorrow may be because I feel I don't have a partner or I don't have children. Or I have a partner and children, but they don't understand me, they don't value me, etc., etc. And so, in our tradition, we also look at Lakshmi in an eightfold form. One of the forms is Vidya Lakshmi. So, Lakshmi as a manifestation of all knowledge, Vidya Lakshmi. Second form, Lakshmi as a manifestation of Vijaya, of victory, and therefore referred to as Vijaya Lakshmi, granting victory in all my pursuits, granting success in all my endeavors. A third manifestation that we consider Mahalakshmi to have is Dhairya Lakshmi. Dhairya as in courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is what you do despite your fear. And Mahalakshmi blesses us with Vidya Lakshmi, Dhairya Lakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi, wealth as all knowledge, all courage, and all victory. And therefore, she can truly be called Sarva Dukkha Hare, Sarvagye, Sarva Varade, Sarva Dushta Bhayankari, because she is ever ready to give. The question is, are we ready to receive? Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi, Bhukti Mukti Pradayini, Mantra Murte Sada Devi, Mahalakshmi Namostute. We are discovering more aspects of Mahalakshmi. Here she is referred to as the one who grants Siddhi and Buddhi. Siddhi is any accomplishment, and therefore Mahalakshmi as Vijaya Lakshmi is available to us if we want to tap into her grace. Siddhi can also be Dhana Lakshmi, Lakshmi as a manifestation of wealth. She could be Dhanya Lakshmi, the one who ensures that food grains, dhanya, is always available to us, that we will not suffer from hunger. And by extension, we need not allow other people in this world to suffer from hunger. So, not only does she make all accomplishments in our life possible, she also gives us buddhi. The Vedic tradition emphasizes our capacity to think and decide, our intellect, more than anything else in this world. So, from Gayatri Mantra onwards to a lot of our prayers, we're not really asking for pumpkins, for small, small things. We ask for a mind that blesses us all the way in discovering who we really are. We ask for a mind that is illumined, is made brilliant by all grace, so that we take the right decisions at the right time and the right place. We ask for our minds to be illumined so that our life, which is a series of decisions, is a fulfilling life because we have discovered the purpose of our life. And what does she give us? She gives us bhukti, which is all kinds of experience, that is bhoga, all the way to mukti. Mukti as in liberation from a sense of bondage, from a sense of limitation that we might have. So she bestows all kinds of prosperity on us because the beauty about bhoga, about any experience, is that it helps us discover that we are more than every experience we have. We discover that we are bigger than every experience we have because every experience contributes to us, our learning. A lot of the experiences we seek in our lives is because of a sense of lack. A lot of the times we need to fulfill many desires to see ourselves as adequate. So Mahalakshmi is the one who offers, she is a pradayini of bhukti, all kinds of bhoga, all kinds of pleasure, all the way to mukti, to freedom, which is not another experience. Freedom is you, and Mahalakshmi can bless you with that. How? Because she abides as the mantra. What is her form? It's a very subtle form, and we invoke that form as prana and much more through the chanting of the mantra. Mantra is a sacred sound, a very potent, powerful sound revealed to us, not made up by us. It invokes her entire shakti. To that Mahalakshmi, my namaskara. That she is never away from me, because by just chanting her name, by chanting a mantra associated with her, her presence is here and now. The bhoga that she offers me is also available in the form of Santana Lakshmi. Santana Lakshmi is Lakshmi in the form of my children. Children are looked upon as wealth, as abundance, because they bring so much joy and prosperity into our lives. They also contribute to the family income. But again, Santana Lakshmi is a reflection of abundance. Dhana Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, all reflections of abundance in the form of wealth, in the form of food grains. And indeed, like Bhumi Devi, like the very Prithvi, because of all the wealth that she holds, she is able to be the very fertile ground for the entire living plant kingdom which sustains all of us. Adyantarahite Devi, Adya Shakti Maheshwari, Yogaje Yoga Sambhute, Mahalakshmi Namostute. The seventh form of Mahalakshmi is Adi Lakshmi. As Adi Shakti, she is the one who doesn't have a beginning. Suppose you meet someone who's really strong, and you will ask, how come you're so strong? And they will attribute it to nutrition, exercise, genes, etc. Who is responsible for the Shakti, for the power of Mahalakshmi? Well, she is the one who doesn't have a beginning. She's Adi. Okay, if she's Adi Shakti, okay, maybe she doesn't have a beginning. Maybe she's always been around as Shakti for this entire world. Definitely she'll have an end. No, she's Antaha Rahita. She is free from even an end, which means that she is always available. She is. And she is Adi Shakti. Adi Shakti, because she is the very Shakti of Maheshaha, and therefore she is Maheshwari. That Bhagavat Shakti is indeed her. And my namaskar to one who is Yogajaha and Yoga Sambhutaha. Yogajaha means someone who is born of yoga. And Yoga Sambhuta is someone who's always united with yoga. Because she is ever united with Ishvara, with Bhagavan, Yogajaha and Yoga Sambhuta are really talking about the coming together of Shakti for a certain purpose of creation, sustenance, and resolution. That she is ever united with the absolute reality. Sthula Sukshma Maharaudre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. I worshipfully salute Mahalakshmi, who is indeed not just simple money, but who holds in her womb Mahashakti. Any power that we have, right from the power of lifting our hands to the power of dealing with a difficult situation, to the collective power of a nation in contributing to change. Whatever Shakti, whatever power we have, is a tiny, tiny subset of the Shakti that she has. Because she is the source of all power. The forms that we engage with, whether they are sthula, gross, or whether they are sukshma, very subtle, she is the one who is responsible for all these forms because she is in the form of Shakti. In fact, something we learned in modern science is matter and energy are interconvertible. We know that no matter is ever destroyed, it only converts its form. We know that energy is never destroyed, it only converts its form into matter. And so, what we understand as sthula or sukshma, any kind of form, is just pure potential energy. And that power Mahalakshmi is responsible for. Likewise, even the very powerful form of Rudra, Shiva, especially performing the function of resolution and destruction. The destruction could be of ignorance, the destruction could be in the form of the many natural calamities that we experience, or the natural destruction that is a function of time in the sense of every moment is born and it dies. Every stage is born, it dies. Death, which is a very natural part of living and which Rudra takes care of, that particular function of Ishvara, she is responsible even for that and for destroying all kinds of adharma as well. Mahapapaharaha, she is the one who takes away all our tendencies, our actions that are given to adharma. And so my namaskara to this Devi, because once Papa is taken away from my life, little by little, I experience a lot of joy. Much of our suffering is not because of other people or other situations, it is because of Papa that is fructifying in my life. And this Papa is a result of my own actions, either done this lifetime or previous lifetimes. Mahalakshmi is also referred to as Gajalakshmi during the churning of the Milky Ocean as she emerged in the fight and the battle between the Devas and the Asuras. It was seen that two elephants also emerged, Gajaha, who poured from their trunks milk and a lot of abundance. And so, as Gajalakshmi, she is also referred to as the bestower of all kinds of wealth, including animal wealth. Mahalakshmi is also referred to as Arogya Lakshmi, the giver of all health. I heard a very interesting story. There was this really poor person who was talking to a friend who had become rich. And the poor person was lamenting on his destiny. So the rich guy said, Hey, I'll give you money in dollars, but you have to give me something in return. The poor person said, Of course, you just name it and I will give you, but I am so poor, I really need money. And begging is not giving me much. I need another source. So the rich guy says, I give you $25,000. Give me your hand. What? I'm not going to give my hand. Okay, I give you $1 lakh. Give me both your hands. Are you crazy? What will I do if you take away both my hands? The rich man did not give up. He said to the poor person, I give you $10 billion. Give me both your hands and your legs from the thigh onwards. The poor man said, You've gone crazy. I am not going to trade my body for anything, no matter what you give me. Ah, so the rich man said, well, what you're really saying is your body is worth more than $10 billion, which means you have a lot of wealth because you're not willing to equate your body to wealth because you see the power and the ability that your body holds. And the poor person grinned sheepishly. As Mahashakti, Mahalakshmi is available to us every moment of our lives. She is available to us in the form of Ichha Shakti, the power and capacity to desire, to feel, to want. Kriya Shakti, the power to do and act. And Jnana Shakti, the power to know. If either one of these Shaktis is not with us, we would feel very, very helpless. Imagine you have the power to desire but do nothing about it. Or you had the power to do but you didn't know how. Or you had the power to do but did not know how, nor did you have any desire. But luckily for us, every moment we have these powers. An ant also has the same powers. If an ant wants a piece of chocolate, tiny one, there is Ichha Shakti. There is Kriya Shakti because the ant can travel to that little piece and try and drag it back to the anthill. There is Jnana Shakti in case the chocolate piece is very big, then the ant will collaborate with another ant or many other ants to bring it. So simple ant is endowed with Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. What shall we say about the Shaktis we have been blessed with? All thanks to Mahalakshmi. My namaskara to her. Padmasanasthite Devi, Parabrahmaswarupini, Parameshi Jaganmataha, Mahalakshmi Namostute. We visualize her again. She is seated on Padmasana, on a lotus, and Padmasana is also a very beautiful, stable posture. How does she abide? She is in the form of the limitless reality, Parabrahma Swarupini. And she is the limitless reality, she is the fullness that we indeed seek. She is Parameshi, the supreme goddess, and she is Jagan Mataha, the mother of this entire Jagat, this world. As the mother, she makes available all knowledge, including the knowledge of the Vedas. She is the source of even the Veda, that which reveals the truth to us, the truth that she and me are one. There was never any separation. As Parabrahma Swarupini, as indeed that limitless reality, that is my very nature. She is available to bless me with grace. And so I worshipfully salute Mahalakshmi. What is so beautiful about this stotram is that it highlights an entire range of all possible desires that we might have, and it also shows us what Shakti really means. Because Shakti is the power to do, the power to make a change, the power to make the world slightly better than how we found it. श्वेतांबरधरे देवी नानालङ्कारभूषिते जगत्स्थिते जगन्मातः Mahalakshmi Namostute. A very beautiful form for visualization. I see her as one who is adorned with white Shvetambara garments and also adorned with very beautiful ornaments, sign of beauty, of course. And don't think that she lives in some Timbuktu. She is here and now because she abides as the Jagat, the world. She is Jagat Stitaha, that right here as the powers that we experience, the shaktis that are there from the ant onwards to the elephant to, of course, human beings, to our shakti in designing computers, to the shakti that even is responsible for artificial intelligence, which is a growing field. She is manifest in this Jagat. She is Jagannataha, ever available with lot of love and lot of support, all resources that we might need in the way only a mother can, which is unconditional. And to that unconditional mother, my reverential namaskar. The next three verses are what we refer to as Phalashruti, meaning the phala, the result of chanting this stotram. Mahalakshmi Ashtakam stotram yaf pathed bhaktimanaraha sarvasiddhimavapnoti rajyam prapnoti sarvada. The one who recites this Mahalakshmi Ashtakam stotram will gain all kinds of accomplishments, sarvasiddhim, and will also gain rajyam, all prosperity, both at an external level and also at an internal level. The Bhagavad Gita talks very beautifully about Devi Sampatti, about wealth that is a blessing in the form of the many qualities that we invoke, that we exhibit in line with Dharma. Ekakale pathe nityam mahapapa vinashanam dvikalam yaf pathe nityam dhanadhanya samanvitaha. If you chant this once a day, every day, then Mahalakshmi will destroy your many, many papas. In other words, will reduce your suffering. If you were to chant this twice every day, then she will bless you with wealth and also food. Trikalam yaf pathe nityam mahashatru vinashanam mahalakshmir bhave nityam prasanna varada shubha. Prasanna varada shubha. If you were to chant this thrice, then Mahalakshmi will bless you by destroying Mahashatrus. So, not ordinary enemies, but great enemies. Enemies here don't really mean physical beings revolving around us. Here it means all inimical forces that are preventing us from achieving our true potential. And this may be in the form of doubt. I don't think I can do this. Or it may be in the form of sadness. It may be in the form of greed. There are six inimical forces that all of us need to fight to walk the path of dharma. One is kama, which means a craving for something that blinds us. The second is krodha, anger, which again can drive us crazy and destroy relationships. A third is greed, wanting more and more and more and never being satisfied, and hence going against dharma. Fourth is moha. Moha is confused thinking and therefore an inordinate amount of attachment to some ways of thinking, to people, to situations. Mada is a sense of pride of being possessed. And this is not healthy pride, this is arrogance born of ignorance. Matsarya is envy or jealousy. You can't handle the fact that people around you are doing well. Actually, that is one of the easiest ways to be happy. You can truly be happy by seeing that others are happy. But when Matsarya is there, anyone doing well is something you cannot stand. So, all these six inimical forces exist in all of us. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya. And these 6 Shatrus are not ordinary inimical forces. You strike one down, the other comes up. You try and manage one, the others are all around. And so, with a lot of patience, persistence, and gentleness, when we seek the grace of Mahalakshmi, she blesses us by by reducing the impact of these Shatrus. Because these are the very forces that prevent us from doing the work that we want to do in this world. These are the very forces that do not allow us to make the change we want to do in this world. And so, Mahalakshmi, in her form, is ever pleased, is ever wanting to give when we invoke her grace on a regular basis. And so, as we see, Mahalakshmi is no longer just a simple goddess of wealth. This stotram shows us how she is the very Shakti herself and gives us an entire range of all that she is capable of. The question is, are we willing to tap into her grace? The question is, are we ready to invite her into our lives? The question is, are we ready to receive Mahalakshmi? We no longer look as the world as something that is lacking. We see the world as a manifestation of all Shakti, all potentiality, all power. And therefore, our vision stands transformed because all we see around us is abundance in all forms. And therefore, the buddhi that she has blessed me with, the powers of thinking that she has blessed me with, may I utilize, may I channelize the abundance that I see into the change that I want to contribute to this world. May Mahalakshmi bless me. The question is, are we ready to receive abundance in all forms in our lives? Abundance as Arogya Lakshmi, Lakshmi in the form of wealth, Dhana Lakshmi, Lakshmi in the form of wealth, Dhanya Lakshmi, wealth in the form of food, Dhairya Lakshmi, wealth in the form of courage, Vidya Lakshmi, wealth in the form of knowledge, and Vijaya Lakshmi, wealth in the form of all victories. My prayers that Mahalakshmi is always with us as we prayerfully invoke her grace. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Tat Sat.